Both teams at the bench. Getting the last couple words from Coach. Let them know about their lineups and what to expect. Will out in net. Making himself comfortable over there. It's like Jasper and Colin coming out on D. Oliver and Chase are on the wing. Teddy at center. Oliver's lining up against Kreener here, so we got some switch sides. Kreener jumps into the fray, but Ashburn ends up winning it. Pushing ahead. Yellow? I don't know what yellow means. We'll see. Teddy, nice sit down. Tried to get it across to Jasper. He does. Jasper holds, flips ahead. And Kreen turns it around. Teddy bumps him off. Colin gives it back to Jasper. Jasper fires it off the boards. Not quite far enough for Oliver. Chase steps in the way here. Sidesteps his man. It's tried to clear out. Teddy was there, though. Teddy steps up on a forecheck. One touch pass, gets some air under it. Kicked ahead, though, by Kreen, right to Jasper. Jasper ahead to Oliver. Oliver feeds it in. Drew's going to go in and forecheck. Drew bumps his man, loses his balance, falls down. A couple players fall down. Fed back to Kai. Kai couldn't hold it at the blue line. Got to regroup. Sidesteps one. Ref got in the way, and they're in, supposedly on sides. We got players going to the bench for Ashburn. Again, on sides. Fed behind Daniel. Daniel puts it around to Drew. Drew didn't keep, though. Hits his own player. Hits Heinze in the back. Didn't end up on net. Shoots the puck down. Kai sends it out. Hits a stick, though, and no ice. Misplayed by Ashburn. Oh, and Reagan's going to go to the box for that bump from behind. Reagan with a big shiny cage. Caps down a man, minute and a half. Apparently it is a 2-10. They're asking for another man. Drew making his way across. Going to be the extra man in the box.
Really wrapped. Really.
Just like that, Reagan's going to sit. Sent back to the point. Hold. They shuffle it down. Misplayed. Good aggressive check there by Kieran. Kieran is all over him. Making a move aside. Charlie's there. Fed back out. Couldn't shoot. Too far. Sent back to the point. Up in the top. Dishes. Nice job by the Caps. Getting in lanes. 3 players down. Giving away to Charlie. Charlie unable to clear it, though. Hard pass over. Fed into the middle. Not ready. Fed across and flipped. Not out, but right to Kieran. Kieran's moving with the puck. Has time. Holds. He's going to put it on. Oh, just missed. Teddy with a stick check, coming in with some speed. The D is backing up. Colin was thinking about giving a hit. Didn't quite go that way, though. Their player dish right back in front. Shot comes in, wide of the net. Colin knifes at it. Hand pass here. All right, comes out on the hand pass. 28 seconds left on the penalty kill here for the Caps. Cullen in, takes the draw, wins it back. Colin gets to Daniel. Daniel, hard pass across to Colin. Cullen is trying to work forward, fanned on the puck. 3 Ashburn players come to help out, though. Cullen makes his man shake to the side, leans in, thinks about the hit, thinks better of it, though, as the man gets rid of the puck. Daniel's there. Daniel ties up along the boards here. 2 players in front, tries to dish. Will gets a stick on it. Chase pushes it to the boards. They just send it around now. Cullen's there. Drew is out of the box. Drew goes hard to the bench. Daniel is there. Nice back check there by Chase as well, lifting the stick. And just like that, Dylan is out. Back into the play, full strength. Player turns back. Now they get it behind. Dylan is active at the point. Pass is out of the zone here. And penalty killers go for a quick change. Dylan does a nice job getting in the way of that pass. Comes all the way back to Colin. Colin sidesteps his man, leaves the puck for Oliver. Oliver comes back to help. Oliver moving through neutral ice. Takes a couple of sticks at the skates. Leaves it for Teddy. Teddy is just run into, and puck is left behind. Tried to clear it out to Jasper. Jasper's moving back. Couple players, and puck is back to Jasper. Jasper looks up ice, looking for a hard pass. Gets to Dylan. Dylan gets a stick on it. It's in. No offside or no ice this time. Teddy lets him know he's coming. Hard pass across. Kai is in. Kai gets a stick on it. Knocks the puck away. They feed it all the way back to the point. Teddy's there to challenge. Teddy gets in the way. Oliver saw it coming. Drew gets a stick on it. A little too hard, though. Comes way out ahead. We're going to have an icing here. No. Not even close to the red line, but got some friendly refs here. Drew keeps a handle on it. Couldn't get it across, though, to Charlie, who was coming through neutral ice. Intercepted. Now Ashburn's just going to skate it through. Drew knocks it away from him, right to Kai. Kai turns away from pressure, has a man on his back. Oh, and didn't know he was stepping up there. Jasper turns, sends it around the boards. Ashburn takes over, though. Drew gets a stick on it. Kieran gets it caught up in skates, gets it out. Now he pushes ahead just past Drew, who didn't know to get a stick down in time. Kieran trying to get in the way here. Couple of skates come through. Nice job by Flynn. Easy catch there for Will. Teddy in to take the draw here. Colin into the corner, plays the puck behind. Heinze goes into chase, though. A little bit of help there from Flynn. Held in at the point, curling at the top here. Good save there by Will. Colin switches with Jasper here. Win in front, sent behind. Jasper goes to get it. Jasper gets on the backhand, flips it ahead for Chase. Chase has to move, though, to get the puck out. Nice job, Oliver. Tried to get a skate in the way just to break it up. Just totally destroyed by Jasper. Played off the boards. Daniel does a nice job making sure he's not too many there. Now just plays it around. Too far for Jasper, though. Comes all the way back to the point. A couple kids come together. It's all the way out. Teddy's in. Teddy gets a stick on him. They dump it deep. Jasper's there. Jasper looking up ice. Daniel separates a little bit. Sends it around. Too far for the man. We got an icing coming as this one goes all the way around. All right, 8:52 on the clock. I think 13:30 was the time of Reagan's penalty. So he's not coming out until 3:30 left in the period. down, tied up. Cullen tries to rush it to the line, sent right back in by Ashburn. Daniel steps up, takes an elbow to the face. Ashburn tries to pull it out. Dylan's in fighting for it. Will knifes it aside, and we got a call here. Net is off. Yep. Nope. Both posts were off. Collins in to takes the draw. Ashburn curls it back down low. Collins there, looks ahead, gives to Daniel. Daniel's run into the boards, but gives to Dylan. Dylan runs his man over. Cullen gives his man a bump as well, and the puck is all the way down. Sent around hard. Kai is there. Kai steps up, holds the puck, just gives his man a shove. And a little bit of help comes for Ashburn. Ashburn sends it. Daniel gets it by, and offsides is a call. All the way back out to center here. Kieran takes the draw, pushes it a little bit. They get it back to their D. Their D just rushes and dumps it deep. Will is back to play the puck. Through his skates, ahead to Charlie. Charlie looks up ice, holds. Now he gets it down for Kieran. Kieran's still trying to find it. Ashburn back in. Wiped off his blade, though, by Jasper. Charlie's back. Charlie dishes it off the back of the net, though, trying to get it over to Jasper. Now Charlie has it again. Charlie sends it up in the air. Bouncing puck. Kieran leaves it behind. Knifed away right onto Ashburn's stick, though. Ashburn looks to get it in front. Still ends up on a stick. Couple of shots and deflected all of them. They go wide, left behind. Kieran's in, puts a bump on his man. Jasper has the puck, rolling puck, tries to settle it down, flips a floating puck. Offsides is the call here as Kriener was still in. This is pretty much the game we were expecting to see here. Lots of back and forth, lots of hits. Not a lot of shots, though, for the Caps here. All right, Ashburn wins it again, trying to pin us deep every time. Will plays the puck. Daniel loses an edge, goes down, players down everywhere. Right through, good job tying up was Daniel. Puck squirts all the way back. Ashburn's back to get it. Chase in on the forecheck. Chase swings at it. They get it D to D. Chase continues to circle around. Bouncing puck. Nice job by Kai. Kai keeps it at the blue line. Pushed out, though, by Ashburn. Ashburn's moving through neutral ice. Teddy gives his man a bump. Offsides again. No call. The puck bounces loose. Player gets knocked down. Nice job there by Chase. Just working his way out. Gets the red line and dumps it. Whole line goes for a change here. Everybody is ready. Oh, and misplayed. Oliver's in. Oliver's just going to put it on net. Almost deflected by Colin. Cullen leaves behind for Colin. Now they put it up in the air. Knife down. Nice job by Flynn. They dump it in, but offsides. In to take the draw. Ashburn wins it back, but mishandled. Now they circle out, moving through with some speed, feeds it up ahead. Jasper turns it right back around. Dylan's there. Dylan interfered with, no call. And Ashburn works through a couple of skates and coming right back the other way. Stick checks for Tryon, leaves it right on the side of the net there, and Will covers. Kieran in, ties up, pushed all the way back though. Bouncing puck. Kai decides to take it. Now he curls it right back. Charlie's there. Charlie hits Kieran. Kieran up ahead for Drew. Drew tried to work it through legs. Didn't work out for him. Misplayed though. Left behind. Daniel's there. Tries to pull it back on the blue line, but the refs say no. Puck is down. Kieran knifes it to the side. Drew just fights it in. Ashburn back to get it first. Kieran in on the forecheck. Sent around. One player just stands there with his back to the wall. Trying to get that checking in the back call. Charlie feeds it down low for Kieran. Kieran to the middle. Players down. Right behind is all the way out. Stretch pass. Kicked aside by Will. Fired off the boards. Up ahead by Kieran. Missed. Fired across though. Gets around Daniel. Daniel moves around. Knifed aside by Charlie. Drew works it back down low. Daniel's there. Daniel sends it around. Kai's gonna step up. Daniel gets stood up, but still has the puck. Plays it around for Charlie. Charlie leaves it for Kai. Kai knifes it all the way out. Ashburn has to regroup while their team gets back on sides. Played ahead, 3 players here. They just dump it deep. Daniel back to play the puck. Oh, no hit in the back, huh? And Teddy and Oliver both go to work on this guy in the corner. Still, puck is still loose. Oliver steps up. Knifes it away. Teddy's here too. Right onto Charlie's stick. Charlie flips it up and over. Teddy's coming. Teddy's giving his man a hard time. Falls to his knees, but still gets it aside. Both players bump Teddy. Teddy's still up. Gets a little bit of help from Oliver in there. Right to Oliver. Oliver fires it. Goalie gloves as Chase was on the doorstep. Let's go, Reagan! All right, very particular about the circle. Now the puck is down. Teddy knifes it in. Jasper tries to hold it in, but out they come with a little bit of speed. Flynn's working him to the outside. Left behind, high shot up and into the glass. Fled back, curls in. Just too much of a screen there. Will drops down, but the puck was through. Tried to make way to prevent the screen, but I think it ended up really playing tricks on Will there. Let's go, Caps. Get it back. All right, Charlie in to take the draw. Dylan and Crean encroaching. Players encroaching behind. Good clean win back to Daniel. Daniel works it up the boards, but not past the man. Charlie gets a body in the way. Daniel does too. Charlie takes over, flips it over to Colin. Colin's still moving with the puck. He's going to just play it off the boards over the red line. Charlie's in. Oh, player just blows a tire there. Knifes it over right to Dylan. Dylan takes a bump, but gives it to Charlie. Charlie turn and gun, hits legs. Charlie gets bumped, but keeps the puck for a second. Now it comes all the way back to Colin. Colin's going to buy some time. Plays it off the boards. Couple players there, and apparently we have a hand pass. It's a pretty soft hand pass, but... Kieran to take the draw. Puck squirts back. Oh, Drew almost sprung himself coming around. Kai back to play the puck. Oh, misplayed though. Pokes it away. Gets a little bit of help from Reagan. Puck goes behind. Jasper's there. Lifts the stick. A little bit of help from Drew. All the way back to the point though. They have to go D to D. It's coming all the way out. They're going to have to back up. Good stick there by Reagan. Reagan wins it free, but they had enough time to get back on sides. Oh, hit from behind here. Jasper's. We got a easy break here coming too. We're going to make something good here. Oh, plays it into the goalie, and now we have a whistle. Great opportunity, played well by the goalie. See if the power play unit can get something going here. Puck is down, kicked aside, puck comes out, and just like that, Oliver gets beat. Breakaway coming. Oh, off the post. Of course, it's Hines coming back the other way though. Colin just walks around his man. Now they're going to come in and set up. Colin leaves it behind, but the point position was vacant there. Oliver again saw Hines coming this time and waited. Jasper had a clean entry now for Colin. Colin's just going to walk the line, let his team set up, gives to Jasper. Jasper walks it in. Lots of room. Tough, close angle there. They flip it out, but not all the way out. Colin just sidesteps his man. Jasper moves to the top. Colin again, bumping, now without a stick, going to try to kick it to get an assist. Oh, fed right back to Teddy. Teddy's going to work it back to Jasper. Jasper feeds it back down low to Colin. Colin in, tight angle, couldn't get it to Kieran. Kieran now back to Oliver. Oliver sidesteps one, clips a man, puck is still there, tries to hammer it down. Second effort, kept in, down low, feeds across, bouncing puck. Colin could not get a shot there. Oliver is winding up over on this side, got to get it back to Colin. Oh, tip down. Kieran's tip just went wide. Kieran tried to feed it back to Oliver, didn't work. They give it right back to Oliver. Oliver shoots, tip down in front, still loose in front. Chipped once by Kieran, and along comes Ashburn. Let a few throws go.
You can't do that! I know you, number 20! I see you! I see you! I see you! I thought we were friends!
Little friendly rivalry here with Oliver. Not real sure what the hand signal was there, but kept in there. Stood up is Cullen. Charlie's in the corner trying to work the puck free. Dylan steps in front of his man, takes a little bit of a bump. Knifed away by Cullen. Cullen kicks it to himself, but goes a little too far into some Ashburn players. Ashburn waits to get on sides, continues to work the puck. Dylan bumps his man, now he has the puck. Tried to hit Charlie breaking out of the zone. Didn't quite work out. Glove down though by Will. Quick shot. 7 seconds left in the period. Ashburn figured something out. Puck is loose. Colin just goes into the corner. He's going to tie up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. talking. Ashburn's out, ready to go. All right, back to starting lineup here with Teddy, Chase, and Oliver. Ashburn wins it, steps up, plays it off the boards, right ahead to their player, takes a bump from Colin. Jasper behind, but a little bit too far behind for the puck. Colin's gonna step up and take the puck out, looks, flips it way up and over, bouncing puck, misplayed though. All over him is Teddy. Jasper steps up on his man, gives it. Did the puck cross the line? Do they know the rule? All right, offsides. Win back between the two Ashburn defenders, send it hard around the boards, chipped it right in the middle. Good break there. Jasper's coming in. Will gets a piece of it, goes up into the glass, left behind, but Caps were there waiting for it. Colin steps up on one, bounces the puck. Teddy's gonna come forecheck here as Ashburn's back. Teddy goes behind the net. He's just gonna creep up behind his man. And they fire it in on, and Will's just gonna cover this one. All right, face off down in the defensive end here. Caps looking to generate a bit of offense here. Flynn is fighting for it along the boards. Tried to chip it around, comes right back in front. Will covers. Draw it down, wins it in front. Couple players down, comes all the way back out. Held in at the blue line though. They shoot, deflected, comes wide. Kai steps up, takes a bump, keeps the puck though. He's still working with the puck. Flips it up ahead, gets it to Drew. Drew, good pass out to Kieran. Kieran's moving through neutral ice. Gets it over to Reagan. Reagan puts it on. Kieran takes a swing at it, right in the glove though. Kieran knifes it over to the side, continues to battle for it down low with Reagan. Reagan takes a little bit of a bump, but Ashburn comes out with it a little too far. Flynn is there. Flynn cuts it back behind. Drew is there. Drew waits. Now he just feeds it in all the way around. Kieran steps up, puts the puck loose, still has it. Gets it back to Kai. Too far for Kai. Kai is going to have to chase. A little bit of help from Daniel, though. Kai goes into the corner to pick up. One man's there. Daniel gets in the way. Puck is still loose. Caught in feet. Daniel kicks it out of the way. Now it's moved by Drew. Drew takes an elbow and goes to the ice. And Will's going to hang on to this one. Charlie in to take the draw. Wins it back for Jasper. Jasper protects the puck, sends it around. Colin picks it up. He's moving through neutral ice, puts it off the boards, goes to get it. He's in all alone with Dylan. His shot was contested, coming right back the other way. Hits a player in the foot. Colin gives it right back to Charlie. Charlie in, pushed off the puck though. Chopped away by Heinze. And Charlie now has the puck. Charlie right back in the other way. gives to Dylan. Nice blind pass. Dylan walks in, puts it off the goalie though, up into the air, comes down behind. Ashburn looking to make their first pass out. Second pass. Little bit of a clip there by Colin, not enough. Ashburn hits the brakes, loses the puck though. Second effort, but Colin was there to knock it out of the way. Colin sidesteps his man, keeps moving with the puck. Man runs into him right at the bench. They knock it back, gets past Jasper though. Jasper has to come back for it. That's a knee. That is dangerous. You're gonna hurt somebody, Heinze. All right, Caps on power play here. Good clean win back to Colin. Colin gives to Oliver. Oliver waits, gives to Jasper now. Teddy's down low in a battle over to Colin. Colin feeds it right in. Oh, shot wide for Teddy. Continues to work. Puck comes in. Puck is still loose. Knifed out. Oliver's there. Oliver plays it off the boards. Back down low for Kieran. Kieran knifes it even lower. Working with Jasper. Jasper fighting through some stick checks. Gets it back to Oliver. Oliver shoots. Goalie gets a stick on it. Up into the glass. Played back to Jasper, who wasn't quite at the point yet. Has to come all the way back to regroup. Fires it back across too far for Colin, though. And Ashburn looking to break the other way. All the way back is Oliver, though. Oliver was waiting for that one. Oliver's going to get moving now. Moves around one. Wave stick. Continues to fight his way through. He's all the way in. Hits a skate, though, trying to take it all the way in. Colin probably played it with a high stick there, but no call. Off the glass, played all the way back. Will's going to play this one. Jasper, and all the players are going to get alignment here, and now we're moving in the right direction. Jasper sets his feet, had it knocked away, though. Charlie now gets it over to Colin. Colin slows it down, walks in with it, leaves it for Oliver. Oliver had to watch it. It was too far for him. Step up there. Nice job. Daniel's there. Daniel gets played into the wall. Tried to knife it all the way out. They do. Man out of the box. And so was Kai, who almost got a stick on it. Played behind. Centering attempt. Turned aside. Nice job tying up. Oliver gives him a bump. Next effort. Gets it in front. Will is there, and he covers. Charlie in to take the draw. Goes right in front of the net there. Kai tried to flip it behind. Misplayed though. Player falls down. Kai kicks it aside. Next player comes in though and takes a run at it. Dylan, quick on the puck. Tried to get it over to Charlie and Colin. Missed them both. And Ashburn plays it back around. Kai lets his man know. Puts him on the ground.
Come on, Ralph!
Get him again, Kai. There you go. Kieran to take the draw. Wins it out into the corner is Flynn. Flynn loses an edge though. Taking it all the way in. Tried to feed it in front. Blocked down. Nice job by Reagan trying to get in the way there. Ashburn sends it all the way around. Tied up. Trying to fight his way out. Couple of efforts. Jasper steps up though and knocks it away. Puck comes all the way out. No, they said it's held in. Flynn is in, dogging his man. Gets a stick on it. Now Jasper pokes it free. Played out. Turned aside is Flynn. Reagan. Now Reagan pushes it up the boards. Puck comes loose. Reagan bumps his man. Second effort. Kieran keeps the puck. Now he's moving with it. Gets it ahead to Drew. Just too far for him. Missed. And a really soft icing call there, but that's what it is. Down, looking for it in feet. Now it's pushed back into the corner. Daniel tries to push it aside. Teed up on it. Didn't get enough on it. Now it's moved along the boards to Teddy. Teddy's got some space, knifes it, not far enough to get to Oliver. Tried to fight his way through a couple men. Dumped in from the red line. It's good. Left along the boards as Will. Collins shakes one man. Collins shakes the second man. Keeps moving through. Now tried to get it over to Chase, but just missed him. Chase in on the forecheck here. Chase continues to work his man behind the net. Played it up, ahead. Oliver gets it back. Teddy gets it over to Colin. Colin walking in with it. Fakes the lead behind for Oliver. Now it's knifed away. Moves off the bounce. Oliver keeps it along the boards. Comes back behind for Chase. Chase keeps it going. A couple of Ashburn kids coming. Kai is backing up. Two players moving with the puck. Shot comes in. And no rebound as Will eats it up. All right, about halfway through the game here, 7 minutes and 18 seconds left in the second period. Caps have been pretty disciplined this game, trying to chip away, trying to find those offensive chances. Just a bit more speed on the Ashburn side of the ice, though. Flynn ties up, puck is left behind. Continues to work it free. Now pushed back out to the point. Holds, shoots through, hits Kai in the foot, and
Good one. I ain't worried about you.
Charlie in to take the draw. Puck is still caught up in feet. Bouncing puck taken away by Dylan. Dylan gives it over to Colin. Colin tried to get around his man. Still fights through. Has it. Oh, just left behind. Dylan couldn't find it though. And we got a hook coming, and there's the whistle. Looks like Flynn's going to the box here. All right, couple penalty killers coming out for Caps. Down, good win there by Chase. They win it back, hard pass, not really anywhere near, and they have to regroup. Chase in on a good forecheck, passed across, and it's misplayed. A couple players misplay and chipped up into the netting is Kieran. They're going to say he was inside the zone, so face-off comes all the way back in. Puck is down, shot towards the net. Will was ready for it though. Colin keeps it, puts it around the boards. Jasper's going to step up. Jasper helps it out, all the way back out. Ashburn trying to counter quickly. They get it in onsides apparently. Bouncing puck comes all the way back out. Players backing up. Keeps it on the right side of the line though. Now they move it towards the net, trying to push their way in. Now they're going to go to work on this side here. Waiting. Kieran's there. Kieran, oh, it didn't get a stick in the way there. That one hits Colin. Colin got in the way. Now Colin helps it out. Not a great shot back in. Couple players play it. And Jasper's there. Jasper keeps it on the boards. He's going to keep working this one, trying to get it on his feet. Knifed away, though, by Ashburn. Ashburn carries the puck behind. Tried to play it in the front. Waiting. Nice job by Colin. Ate up that pass. Now he rims it around nice and hard. No ice here, as they're saying. Ashburn got a piece of it. Reagan tried to wipe him wide. Didn't quite work out. Now he comes in and hits the brakes. Stepped into him is Reagan. Out comes Flynn. Flynn is charging his man. Trying to get in the way here. Puck is left. Back out of the zone. And tries to win it free. Daniel does. Daniel's pushed away. A lot of guys on the ice there, but nobody touched the puck. Played off the boards. Teddy keeps it. Bounces it around one man, but kept back in by Ashburn. Jasper loses an edge there. Played by Ashburn though. Puck flutters back into their end. Reagan here. Oh, almost got a stick on it. And now it's just fired in by Ashburn. Ashburn's going to come around. A couple players there. Lots of people tied up in the corner. I think there's a tired squad out there maybe. They're talking about icing it. Up and into the glass there was that shot. Reagan's out. Nice eyes on that one, and Will catches. Whole squad goes to the bench here. They were out for a while. Down, tied up in the middle. Puck comes loose right onto Dylan's stick. Dylan tried to drag back through. Takes a look, make sure everybody's on sides, and he dumps it deep. Daniel's in, plays the puck around, but Ashburn's waiting for it. Misplayed though. Dylan in on pursuit. Puck goes through the crease. Nobody there but Caps though. Lost, back down, plays it off the side of the net, and we have a high stick. All right, Charlie in the box for high stick. Penalty kill squad, back out. Played back to the point. Good challenge there by Chase. They push it aside. Fakes the shot, continues to work. Flynn is getting pushed down from behind. Shot comes through, hits a player in front. Still loose in front, knifed aside by Flynn. Chase there, good job in pursuit. Keeps his man to the side. They move now to the top. Cullen's there. And totally broke his stick. Shot goes wide. And all the way back out. Puck is loose. Knife down by Kieran. Kieran ends back up with it. And here comes Colin in. Colin had it knifed off his stick though last second. Unable to do much with it. Trying to not. Oh, ref is in the way, and knifed away is Kai. That's why you just leave it on the ice there, dude. Don't worry about it. Collins coming back out with it. He's going to take it all the way here. Going to move to the middle of the ice. Two players come together, take him down. Can't take his feet out. Shot comes in, up into the glass. Couple players step up. Nice little bump there. Charlie's out of the box looking. They give to Charlie. Oh, just missed Charlie's stick here. Charlie steps up, didn't get enough on that, and offsides is going to be the call here. So there's a player still smarting after a hit or something. All right, coming back up to center here. Kieran, clean win back. Daniel tried to get it ahead. Missed everybody, though. No icing as everybody plays it ahead of the goal line. Good forecheck here by Reagan. Players able to get it out, though. Drew, nice job getting a hand on it. Fires it into a player. Ends up on Reagan's stick, though. Reagan's coming in. Shoots through the legs, but got too much of the player. Didn't stay there. They get it back to Reagan. Reagan sidesteps his man, gets it back to Jasper. Gives it to Jasper in the feet, though. And out it comes the other way. Nice job by Daniel, taking a good angle. And Will just hangs on. Back off the boards. Couple players back behind. Off a skate. Comes right back behind. Couple Ashburn players. Now they get it out to the point. Holds, shoots in traffic. Wiped aside by Daniel. Now the shot. Will makes another good save. Continues to work the puck behind. Players there. And out comes Colin with it. Colin flips it. Bouncing puck. A little bit of a foot race here for Oliver. Oliver steps up. Waves at it. And they fire it all the way around. 87 kicks it onto his stick. Nice job by Chase getting in the way. Nice to behind by Oliver, but Chase is unable to make it. Nice job by Collins. Shakes his man. Continues to work down low. Now gets a burst of speed, gets some room. Oh, just too far for Oliver. It was breaking out for a pass. It back. Kai right in front of the net gives a head to Cullen. Too far. We're going to have an icing again. Charlie. Lot of feet, left in front, knife aside though, comes all the way around. All of them hit the brakes there. Nobody was ready to lay the boom just yet. Cullen wins it free, ahead to Dylan. Dylan still has it. Dylan fights it free, just sends it in deep. Gonna have to go chase here. Dylan clips his man, but didn't end up with the puck, and that's the end of the first period. Big advantage in shots here for Ashburn. back out. The rest of the squad coming out too. Stretching their legs, ready for some more action here. Charlie in to take the draw at the start of the third. Charlie pushes it ahead, but Ashburn D sets up, gets the red line and sends it in. Bouncing puck. Daniel considered playing it, but Will kept it. Defensive draw. Now Ashburn wins it. Holds. Tries to shoot in. Hits skates. Kai has it. Feeds it up ahead. Oh, just missed Colin. Colin got a stick on it though. They wave off the icing. Ashburn coming back around. Connects on a good pass. Flynn's back on his feet. Dylan is spun around. Loses the puck. Now Colin has it. Colin has to kick it back onto his stick. Colin's just going to put it in and let the goalie hang on. Teddy trying to win that one. Chase is in there too. Nice job by. And we're going to have an icing back the other way. Up and over the top. We're waving icing off because he jumped and tried to touch it and couldn't, but, you know, whatever. Out comes Teddy. Hard pass across to Oliver. Oliver got a stick on it, but not control. Ashburn coming back the other way. Teddy lays his man out. Daniel pushes it into open ice, and here comes Chase coming back the other way. Angry Ashburn player coming after him. Teddy steps up on his man, keeps the puck, tries to turn it back behind, still has it in his feet. Trying to kick it over to Oliver. Oliver had it for a second. Teddy, bouncing puck. Oliver puts it down. Oliver, quick shot. Oh, trickled past the goalie, but just wide. Flynn pokes it back down into the corner, but didn't end up. Played off the wall for Kai. Kai waits. Kai turns back to the middle, steps through a couple players. Poked away, though. We got a 2-on-1, 3-on-1 coming. Dish and played out. Kai continues to work, plays a mouth guard that's sitting there. And turn back around and offsides. Blow the whistle. There you go, bud. Daniel carries it out, chopped away though, played on a stick here. 87 on a backhand, trying to put a play on. Defended well by Flynn, back out to the point. Shot comes through, goes wide, and now we got a call. The net is way off the moorings there. All right, net is on, back to action. 12:39 left in the game here. Puck is down. Quick shot, second shot, and Come on, guys. Find a water bottle. Fix the ice. Not that hard. Oh, lots of traffic in front. Shot just goes wide. Stepped in front is Jasper. Knifed out by Reagan. Reagan into Chase. Tries to take away the line. Kieran's there. Fired off the boards. Nice keep in there by Jasper, but turn right back around. Jasper holds at the blue line. Pokes it around his man. Kieran in. Worries their players. Right in the way, hits Reagan. Reagan holds. Reagan tried to get it ahead, just too far for Drew. Floating pass, Reagan puts it down, continues to play it, leaves it behind, knifes it once, twice. Now it comes in, and Jasper's there. Jasper flips it up ahead to Reagan. Reagan hard off the boards to one player. Nice job by Caps to, what are you? That looked pretty darn good, but guy with his back turn can see it. Back to Cullen. Cullen just sweeps it in. D to D for Ashburn. Ashburn's going to start moving with the puck. Dylan steps up on his man. We got icing waved off. Push behind. Flynn goes to chase it. Tied up behind. Flynn continues to work. Puck is all the way out. Dylan's there. Dylan gets a piece of it up into the netting. Take the draw. Ashburn wins it, sends it through the crease, nobody there. Dylan puts a stick on it, still has it, hard pass across to Cullen. Hits him in the skates though. Lots of players were getting a stick on it, but unable to control. Now it's dumped in deep behind the net. Daniel's back to get it, moves with Cullen, gets it back over to Charlie. Charlie sweeps it back behind. Flynn's got some room now to move. Has Dylan with him. No, decides to sweep it back the other way, back to Charlie. Charlie back to Flynn. Now he's looking up ice. Good hard pass over to Cullen. Cullen just couldn't catch the pass though as it was hit mid-flight. Put in on net. Swept behind for Daniel. Daniel looks, hits the brakes. Coming back the other way. Stick up in the midsection. Has to play it on the boards. And Daniel gets in the way. Gets his skate on that. Oliver plays it ahead for Charlie. Charlie chips it to himself. Charlie knifes it ahead. Charlie still moving. Taken out. Gets a backhander. Ends up wide. And the puck is knocked off. Cullen overskates. Missed it. Wah! Runs it back. Colin takes it. Colin brings it back to the middle of the ice, coming through. They say they're good. Colin's still moving, gonna take it all the way in. Plays it through the crease. Just goes wide. Jasper steps up to keep it. Teddy has the puck. Spun around though. Puck comes loose. Colin's not there, but Jasper steps up to keep it. One more shot. Missed everything. Goes to Colin. Colin circles. He's just gonna skate this one in. Held on to. Sorry, I was watching the play. Played back for Jasper. Jasper holds. Moves around one, around two. Caught up in between feet. Oliver's in. Oliver drags to the middle. Still has it. Knocked off his stick last second. Puck is still there. Oliver steps up. Colin keeps the puck. Colin bumps his man off. And Oliver continues to work it in the corner. Bouncing puck. Colin steps up, fires. Goalie has to make a good save. Check in the back. No call. All right, next line out. Try to keep this offensive pressure here. Kieran knifes it aside. Drew swings at it. They just wire the puck around. In. Kai steps up to keep the puck in. Fires it in on goal. Goalie steers it aside. Drew continues to work the puck. Stick is snapped in half for Drew now. And it goes the other way. Offsides. No goal. Left behind, and here comes Kieran back the other way. Has Reagan with him, gets the zone, pushes ahead, skates through, in feet. Puck is still loose, chopped up by Dylan. Dylan again, puck is still loose, got a whistle. All right. Reagan and Dylan in the middle, whacking away. Back. Ashburn collects. A little bit of pressure there from right back to Colin. Colin's in front, protects. Tried to elevate, ran out of space. Just shot it into the chest of the goalie. Corner. Dylan's back to fight for it. Dylan gets a stick on it. Player continues to skate out with it. Puts it on a stick right through Jasper's legs. Jasper takes it away. Jasper fights at the blue line. Gives for Dylan. Dylan stepped aside as the hit comes in. Jasper steps up, bumps his man. Dylan's there. Charlie gets dumped. Played right back to Jasper. Jasper's moving with the puck. Plays it up ahead for Dylan. Bouncing puck. Charlie finds it now. Charlie tried to kick it through. Waits for his team to get on sides. Oh, didn't dump it very deep, though. Now they play it right back to Charlie. Charlie waits. Charlie airmails it. Gets it through to Colin. Colin points to the net. Colin runs it down. Oh, overskates, though. Has to come back now. Fires it across. Oliver's there. Oliver settles it down. Misplays, though. Now he knifes it away. Now fired it up ahead. Oh, just missed Chase, who was trying to turn for that pass. Chase ends up on a guy's back. Not really sure what happened there. Teddy leaves the puck. Had a stick tied up. Fired in. Kai's there. Braces for the hit. Left ahead for Teddy. Teddy drags around one man. Heinze comes in to lay a sneaky hit. Teddy gives his man a push into the boards. Waved off yet again. Kai is turning away a few men. Looking for a pass. Here comes Drew. Drew, hard pass up to Oliver. Oliver moves to the front. Two players collide on him. play, hits in the bag everywhere. Drew working his way up. Teddy keeps the puck, sweeps it towards the net. Collins there, knifed away. Teddy still has it. Teddy gives to Oliver. Oliver couldn't shoot though. Coming back through. One player moving in. He's gonna go all the way. That's offsides. There's the call. Should probably just zoom out. I'm probably missing all kinds of stuff. Puck is down. Continues to fight for it is Reagan. Reagan moves his man, but they send it back in. Jasper's back behind to play the puck. Jasper plays it back for Daniel. Daniel hard around for Jasper. Jasper is there waiting. Fires across for Reagan. Reagan works the puck forward. Knife right back to Reagan. Reagan tries to find it. Daniel back to Jasper. Jasper up ahead to Drew. Drew just chops it around right to Reagan. Reagan trying to move with the puck. Takes a bump. Left ahead. Drew runs his man into the boards. And Reagan just flips it. Oh, not in. Held at the line. Reagan kicks it, though. Reagan continues to work the puck free. Plays it back behind for Kieran. Kieran gets it deep now. A couple players go to the bench. Ashburn with a hard pass. Now they put it off the boards. Players moving forward. They just dump it in. Goes behind. Collins moving with it. Skates through. A couple players. We're calling around there. Going back to Colin. Colin looks up ice. Just plays it ahead for Colin. Colin finds it. Colin moves in. Runs out of space there. And up into the netting. Offensive draw here. Colin, couldn't handle the bouncing puck. Crean now moving. Flips it way ahead of his man. Icing is the call here as they both head back to get it. Chops it. Colin in. A lot of bumping. They send it hard around the boards. Collins there. Hard pass across. Jasper's there. Turns his man wide. Tries all kinds of dragging. Didn't quite work out. Cullen. Couple of bumps there. Cullen now trying to split the D. Does not though. And gets a stick on it. Bump there for Charlie off balance. Knocked away though, and Ashburn's gonna come right back in. Crean has it. Crean left the puck behind. And Dylan gets thrown to the ice. There's the call. Kieran fires it into the side. Kieran continues to fight for it, gets it around. Pushed up is Jasper. Jasper does a nice job holding the boards there. Continues to work his man. Now they get it back to Jasper. Jasper takes it off the boards. Protects. Oh, couldn't get it over to Oliver though. Oliver flipped it back over to Jasper. Jasper's gonna curl. Gets it back to Colin. Leaves. No, now back to Colin. Colin just walks in, walks the line, flips it over to Jasper. Jasper gets it towards the net. Goalie covers. 3:23 left in the game. 1 minute exactly left on the power play. down into the corner. Ashburn sends it around, a little bit of a bump. Colin steps up, holds the puck, just carries it back in. No, flips it deep. Teddy, Kieran, both in on the forecheck. Jasper all the way up to keep this puck down low. Just continues to work it. Oh, knocked away though. Ashburn banks it off the boards, but activated is Oliver. Jasper now pokes at it. Jasper still has it, walking all the way around the net, turns. Lost his stick though, chipped along the boards. Colin and Kieran both working their way free. Colin gets it towards the net, but not close enough for Teddy to do anything with it. "20 seconds left on the power play. 2:42 left in the game. Sent back to Oliver. Oliver unable to hold at the blue line, has to come back for it. Turns away from pressure. Gets it ahead, still protecting. Oliver still has the puck, knee out again. Dirty. And Teddy runs his man down. A little bit of a bump there from Jasper. Colin steps up. Colin airmails it on net here. And Kieran steps up. .211 left in the game. And a late change here for Ashburn. Charlie puts it into the boards. Dylan tried to tie up and win it. Fed off the boards, coming the other way. Daniel's there on his man. Steers to the middle. Nice play off the skate. And the kung fu fighting continues. Timeout here for Ben. Minute 54 left. Ben's gonna let his players sit. Caps really brought back the shots here. It's now the deficit is 19-14 in shots. But the Caps still don't have anything to show for it. This game very easily could be 0-0 now. Just that one tough screen. Teddy's in the middle. They're moving their line. Guys around. And now we're ready to drop the puck. 1:54 left to play here. Jasper tries to win it, and Will is going to cover as it comes trickling into the crease. back. Players continue to work it. They just push it down into the corner. Chipped around now. Colin's there. Colin keeps the puck. Pushes his man off. Again, continues to work the puck. Kieran rims it around. Reagan's over here to play it. Reagan sets up. Tries to move it forward. Puck comes loose. A couple players there. Jasper tried to work it ahead to Kieran. Didn't quite work out. Plays it back ahead. Pushed ahead for Colin. Colin continues to work through the stick checks. Gets it over to Kieran. Kieran steps up. Feeds it ahead to Teddy. Teddy works his way to the middle. Protects. Tried to dish it over. Gets dumped. Looking for that call. Hit after who played it. But that is what they're letting go here today. Happening on both teams. Puck comes loose. Pushed back to Colin. Rimmed around. Jasper's there. Jasper walks in. Shot is deflected. Goes high. Colin steps up with the puck. Pushes it back around to Kieran. Kieran takes the hit. Gives it right back to Colin. Player on the ground. Nice job by Jasper. Jasper holds it in. Tried to play it back around for Colin. Colin's there. They're just going to pin it against the boards here. 36 seconds left to play. Colin works it through. Hard pass through the crease. Just didn't work its way out. Out comes the pass. Oh, empty net. Good stick lift there by Colin. Jasper's going to step up. Jasper saves the empty net goal. Couple passes in front. Colin has it. Colin flips it up high. Played down. Again, steered wide. And empty netter. These are the Ashburn parents getting involved. We're threatening 14-year-olds.